The Sciforror Film Podcast. Hello and welcome to the hello, good evening, welcome. Hello and welcome to the Sciforror Film Podcast. I forgot what we were doing there for a moment. I am Andy Walker and I am joined as always by my son Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
Hello.
How did you forget? It's not like this is
I
new
don't
to what we're
know.
doing.
I don't know. I'm beginning to lose track of who I am.
Oh no.
The world is just a great big bunion and everything.
Okay.
I, 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 pardon me. So here we go. Yes. How you doing? All right.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a cold, I think, but I'm
A bit of
okay.
a cold, a bit of a cold what?
Going into that conversation. Oh, how is everything?
Well,
So
most
I'll
of
rephrase
everything
that.
is
How is
okay.
everything with you?
Most of everything is okay, but there's a few little bits of me that aren't.
Okay.
Some bits need replacing, other bits just need throwing away. Anyway, shall we do a review thing?
Yeah.
That's what we came here for.
Yes.
Dust and things on them. Anyway, hello everybody. This week we're going to review two short horror films and a long horror film.
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know what's the matter with me. Right. The first film we are doing is a short film from 2023 called The Hangman. This is on Cam's Creations, and the director, cinematographer, editor, VFX artist, sound designer is Cameron's son. The cast is Shannon Barry, Peter Sodazzo, and Skylar Seymour. The synopsis for this says, a woman returning home at night is stalked by a mysterious upside-down figure. I really like this. I thought it was really interesting and unusual start, having it upside down for the credits.
Yeah.
Really well filmed and edited. Really good use of odd camera angles and the whole upside down film thing.
Yeah.
The effects are absolutely brilliant.
Mm.
And I think the whole thing is just so original and different.
Yeah. It's like you said, the cinematography they've got to it, the camera angles they get, and the overlay of the some of the shots as well. I think amazing. The some of the special effects to it were just it's weird. Like we said before, I've seen a couple of feature films that have had a lot of money put into it. The fact not had anywhere near as good as special effects as this, and
Mm.
I agree with you. I genuinely enjoyed it, and I loved this. And I love the idea behind
Yeah, it's such an original idea, and it's like it's really nice to see something that's so original and that's so different.
it. Yeah,
This is what mainstream feature films need. They need original ideas
yeah,
rather than rehashing the same old tired stuff or remaking films all the time. You need
yeah,
to tap into people like this who are coming up with original, different ideas and then put money into it.
yeah.
I
I
really
totally agree
love
with you.
this. Huh?
So I totally agree. It's stuff like this where people are coming up with original ideas, original original stories, and so need more backing. And I think that these people, well, the people that have done this are amazing. And I think I'd love to see what they could if they had that opportunity. If they got that
Absolutely.
backing, think they'd be amazing.
Absolutely. I think it could be incredible to see what they could do. Okay, the second short film is also from 2023, and this is called The Jinx. And it's a film by Gerard Moore. The synopsis for this, which is almost as long as the film, says a curious man stumbles upon an ancient mirror hidden in his attic. As the mirror's ominous secrets unfold, a haunting curse is unleashed, setting off a creature not of this world. Will he escape the clutches of the malevolent force, or will he become a permanent resident in the twisted realm that lies beyond the looking glass? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the thing about this, cinematography wise, there's great use of light and really good editing in this film.
yeah,
The thing for me with this is it's not a completely original idea,
no,
and it's incredibly short.
yeah. It's. I think it. This is. It's weird that like we're doing it, but I think this could have been done with being stretched a little bit, with a little bit more build up, I suppose, into it. But
Yeah,
yeah, I agree. Like the effects to it, with the lighting and the cinematography to it was amazing. I did like the look of the creature that's in it.
yeah,
It's a very unique looking creature.
and I
But
think that they should have made more of that. That's what I
yeah,
think should have been made more of is the
yeah,
actual creature. And yeah, stretching it out a bit before coming to the end that it did. But it's well made, and
yeah,
it's a good idea. Um, but I just think it needs to have a little bit more to it.
yeah. I agree. It needs a little bit more to it. So it's it's not an original idea, but it's a good way that they've told it. I like the creature design. I just think yeah, it needed a bit more sort of to it to show the creature a bit more, to show a bit more of the build up than
Yeah,
just how quick it was.
yeah, no, I agree. Okay, on to our feature film. Now, this week's feature film is a bit more mainstream. At the moment, it's just finishing its run on Netflix, and it is from 2021, surprisingly. I didn't realize it was that old.
No, never
But
did I.
it's 2021 film from Universal and Blumhouse, and it's called The Black Phone. It's just directed by Scott Derrickson. The writers are Scott Derrickson, Joe Hill, and C. Robert Cargill. The main cast, I'm not going to give all the cast, but the main cast is Mason Tebbs, Madeline McGraw, and Ethan Hawke.
Yes.
And the synopsis says, after being after being abducted and locked in a basement, a boy starts receiving calls on a disconnected phone from the killer's previous victims.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like this. I like this, and it's weird because of what the whole story's about. But for me, I think the biggest thing is the fact that I've seen Ethan Hawke in a lot of things. Um, Not so much as the bad guy, I suppose. It's very few that he does for it for that I've seen, but I think that this suited him really well. I liked the whole premise behind it and the story behind it, and it's such a. I'm saying it's just it was so bizarre that I just like seeing Ethan Hawke as playing that role and doing that side of it sort of threw me a bit as well. But then the story behind it and seeing how it unraveled, and then the sort of what was going on with the phone and seeing how it went on from there, just sort of it blew my mind with the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I really liked the story. I really liked the fact I was drawn into the story, and I really cared about the boy that had been taken.
Yeah,
And the other thing that got me was the fact that in such a short space of time. at the beginning where they're showing the previous abductions, the character development for all of the characters was
Yeah.
really good in such a short space of time.
Mm.
I thought it was really well done. There's really great camera work and lighting in when he's in the basement and everything. I think it's a great film. I think the story's really good, the acting's really good, and the effects are really good. And overall, I mean, I know it sounds odd when you got a film which is about a child being abducted and a child killer, but I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
I
It's
actually enjoyed watching this film.
yeah. I totally agree. It's sort of seeing it's one of them bizarre things. You know it's a film, but to say yeah you enjoyed it, it feels wrong.
Yeah,
But as saying, I genuinely like it. And I love the stuff that Blumhouse are doing at the moment. The stuff that they're putting out at the moment seems to be getting better and better every time. And I love the stuff they do. And the same to the fact that this film it tells it's got such a sort of a contra I don't want to say contradiction, but sort of that conflicting element in it with the whole child abduction, child killer,
yeah.
and to still put that out and make it a good film that tells a good story and shows it in a way that makes it enjoyable, but makes you then get, like you said, get the feelings and get the 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 sort of and you want to help the kid and look after it. And I love the fact that it's done in the way they've done it.
I mean, I don't know if I missed something somewhere, but there seems to be an awful lot of I don't know if hate's the right word, but there's an awful lot of people online who don't seem to like this film for some reason.
Yeah,
And I don't know, I can't see why. I don't know why, what it is about it they don't like.
see. I don't know fully. Like, watching this film, I've wanted to watch this film for a while, and I've not. I don't see what it is unless it is just genuinely down to the 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 content that it's about. But again, to put that much hate on a film just purely for the fact that it's what it's about. Okay, yeah, I know the fact that there are a lot of films out there that people do it with, but without giving it a chance, I think that this is still a good film, and the fact that it's also that way of in their own sort of way showing what to look out for.
I mean, one of the things that I saw somebody say, which I suppose I could agree with to a point, is that it could have been almost anybody playing that role because of the fact that Ethan Hawke is wearing a mask all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it could have almost been anyone. It didn't have to be him. But does it matter?
No,
Does that, does
but
that really matter?
I think though the fact that I get what people are saying about it, but I also think that fact that he is Ethan Hawke makes it better because when he's not wearing the mask, he
Yeah.
doesn't have that look of intimidation, that look of this is someone you need to be scared of.
Yeah.
And it's when he dons that mask that's when he becomes that this is a figure you need to watch out for. And
Yeah.
it's that sort of showing the fact that it's a way of I think for them to show that you don't have to look you don't have to look like basically a killer to be one.
Yeah. No,
It
no.
could be you like just saying like so it's the whole don't judge a book by its cover sort of thing. Is you can look the almost normal, but they've got that hidden bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of get what they're saying, but I don't know. I mean, I suppose I'm guilty of the same sort of thing in some ways with other films because it's like for me, apart from about three films, every film that I've ever seen that's got Tom Cruise in, it could have been anybody in that role, and it wouldn't have made any difference to the film to me.
Yeah,
Um, but that's just I don't know, it's just me. One thing I did notice though, looking at the credits as they were going up, was the fact that all the masks were were made and done by Tom Savini,
mm,
who of course did all of the stunt work and things like that with Giorgio Romero for the zombie films and that
yes,
sort of thing, and lots of other stuff as well. But yeah, he created and developed those masks, which that's a nice little sort of thing to have in there because
yeah.
he's very good at his
So
job.
so as well, I like that. I know that. I think I don't know. They still are, but as far as I know, they are making a second one of this.
All right.
But again, even if they didn't or don't, whatever, it's not going to do it any damage. It
No, no,
does.
it works
This
perfectly well
film,
on its
yeah, it works
own.
perfectly well as a standalone film. But if it does carry on, it's done in a way that it can do. But I just don't. I think that as a one and done, it is a great film.
Yeah, yeah,
And I get the fact that there's hate behind it, and I understand people have got feelings about it for whatever reason they have. But you still need to give this a chance. I still think
yeah.
that if you have the chance to watch it, go and watch it, make your own mind up. But I still think it's a good film to watch.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching this film. It kind of I liked about it is because of maybe it's because of when it's set. It kind of had kind of echoes of like films like Halloween and a couple of other films like that. It kind of
Yeah.
reminded me a bit of those, and maybe that's because of when it's set, being set in the sort of the 70s and that. So it kind of um reminded me of that kind of film. But I really enjoyed
I
it.
will say as well, the fact that it was sad about the Ethan Hawke and all that, but the children actors in this film, the teenagers, children actors, again, amazed me the fact that no matter what the film is, to do a film like this at any age is going to be hard, but to be a child actor to be in that position
Yeah,
is still amazing. And still, still the fact that they pulled off such a good role and good performance is amazing.
absolutely. Yeah. No, I thought it was a great film, and I seriously don't understand. I mean, I was happy. I really wanted to get to watching this because of the fact I'd seen a lot of stuff online and thinking, why are people saying about, they don't like it? And then I thought, we'll watch it and see. And I don't understand it at all because I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's just, I
There
get
you
the
go.
fact that people have got their own opinions on it, but I
Yeah,
still
yeah,
think it needs to have that. You need to have that chance to watch it to make your own mind up on it.
absolutely. So there you go. We had the Hangman, which we both thought was an excellent film. We had the Jinx,
Jinx.
which is a well-made film, but not necessarily most original, and Black Phone, which we both thought was a great film as well. So
Yes.
put links up as I always do. A link to the Black Phone will only be to the trailer because the full film is not on YouTube. But if you get a chance to check it out. It's still on Netflix for a little while.
I think
Uh,
it's on there
yeah.
until the 2nd of November.
Okay.
Think,
So you
not
got a
too
couple,
sure.
you got a week or so to check that out, or check it out somewhere else. There are places, other streaming places where you'll be able to find it.
Yeah.
Um, so next episode is going to be a special episode where we will be looking at short films by the Hounds of the Round Table, and we will be doing an interview with one of the people involved in the Hounds of the Round Table.
Yes.
So until then. Other things will be happening, and the world will go on ticking by in its own inimitable style. And skiddly boo. Bye.
Bye.
The Sciforror Film Podcast.